We're right at the trailhead for the Greenwater or Meeker Lakes Trail, number 1176. This is just a few miles past the town of Greenwater, which is on the way to Mount Rainier National Park, but not quite up into the high country, which is still covered under a lot of snow. So this is a good early season hike. And what we're going to see on this trail is some up-close views of the Greenwater River, which is rushing whitewater right now. There's a couple of log bridges that go across the river that are exciting because you get to see the river up close and personal from there. There's two small lakes that have birds and wildlife that are attracted to them. And we're going to be hiking through some old growth forest, of which there's not an awful lot left in Washington because most of it's been cut. So this is an opportunity to get to see Pacific Northwest forest the way it used to be and the way it hopefully will be for generations to come.
My name is Peter Potterfield, and I've written Selected Climbs in the Cascades, that's volume 1 and 2. So I spent a lot of times on Rainier. So I've really got a high standard for what constitutes a good hike, and some of my favorite hikes are right here on Mount Rainier. Follow the trail here past Camp Dead. The great thing about day hiking at Mount Rainier is that anybody can do it. It gives you an experience that you can't have anywhere else. In the space of just a few hours, you'll see old growth forest, ancient forest. You'll see a mountain draped in 35 square miles of ice, glacier-fed streams, the trails, the various trails that you can do in a day. Some of the trails take a few hours, some of the trails take 7 or 8 hours. The longer you go, the farther you go, the more you'll see, and the more of a moving experience you'll have.
Ten Essentials, basically, it's not really about the number as much as it's about the plan for being prepared for just about anything that Mother Nature can throw your way when you're out and about in the wilderness.
For navigation, a map of the trail that we're going to be on, plus a compass and the skills for how to use it. Hydration, a water bottle, nutrition, got food in a crush-proof package. We have extra clothing. We also have rain gear, first aid kit. Most people get something like this. Illumination. When you're out in the dark, either intentionally or otherwise, a headlamp comes in handy. Emergency shelter, in my case, a space blanket, the fire-making stuff, waterproof matches. So we got fire, a few small repair items. So we've got some duct tape, we've got some extra shoelaces. These are things that would come in handy.
Well, I would encourage anyone who's got a day to make the drive down to Mount Rainier and see some of the most incredible backcountry in North America. It can restore the spirit and the psyche by reminding you of the beautiful things that we can see in a natural environment. These are experiences that you just can't have in the city. You've got to get out into a wilderness environment to do that. And one of the best wilderness environments anywhere is Mount Rainier.